Ladies and gentlemen, Micah, what were you doing? Do you remember? Welcome back to my channel. We are coming back after a week of not playing Small Town. I don't remember where we are except for that Big Bud is here.
Yeah, know what? I have just I'm gonna finish up doing the potatoes.
That's right. We were cutting the potatoes. That's right.
Beets, yep.
Yep, we're gonna buy the Big Bud 450 once we're done with all this harvest, and maybe even some Big Bud equipment. Though we already have a giant plow, so we don't need that. But we could maybe use a giant cultivator with the Big Bud 450. Now, one of the issues that we've been having, and Micah, I don't know, have you messed around with it at all? The big Flexicoil?
No.
I've heard other people also saying that they've had issues with that Flexicoil not working right.
Where it goes sideways?
Yeah, like it goes sideways or goes bonkers when you're trying to use it on a bumpy field. So hopefully they'll fix that, but they may not be able to. Maybe it's because there's like a physics problem with how big it is. Might be one of the reasons why they didn't give us those huge pieces of equipment to start with.
Well, it seems like part of it is gripping more than the other.
Right, yeah, it's weird. It's like gripping sideways.
There's got to be some code that's going wrong.
Or it's too light, maybe?
It could be too light on one side, yeah.
Yeah. We have like 10 fields to do, don't we?
Yeah. And none of them are small.
That's right. Ironically called Small Town USA, but it's not Small Field USA.
I don't think there's anything small when it comes to Big Hoss.
No, that's true. He does do very large fields. Like, we're probably going to need some stuff on the other farm, too. Got to revisit Heartland, hopefully. I didn't hear anything back from B or Paul. We were going to maybe record Heartland tonight, but this is what ended up happening. Now, I was telling Micah I did go flying today. My friends helped me get some footage, so I have all three of my new airplanes, video of them flying. Unfortunately, I did have a slight mishap with the Wildcat and ended up breaking the tail feathers off. So, whoa. Is that an airplane?
Where, in the game, or?
No, did you just have an airplane fly over at your house?
Yeah, he's outside.
That was pretty cool.
Well, he's still out there.
Oh, is that your dad? He's mowing?
No, it's a plane.
Oh, it was a plane. Okay.
Yeah.
Who's that? Where are they flying from? Is that the military base out there?
Yeah, well, it's the military base in Toledo National Airport. Is the same, not national. Well,
International.
Yeah.
Toledo International. Oh yeah, I hear that now. You think that's one of the? Is that one of those F-16s, or? It's probably hard to tell.
I have no idea. It's dark out.
Yeah.
I would think at this time of night it's
just a passenger plane.
It's probably the what's that company that runs the cargo?
FedEx.
It's not FedEx, but it's something similar to that.
Like DHL or UPS.
No, it's another name, but they run cargo all the time.
Oh, like through Toledo, like it's one of their hubs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we have the one FedEx plane that.
Loud, so he's probably trying to gain altitude.
Okay.
If it's too noisy, I can mute my mic.
No, I don't hear him anymore. It was just for a couple minutes, a couple seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have at the Cleveland airport, we have one FedEx plane that comes in at night. And it's huge, it's like a 767. But there's only one.
There's only one.
It's not like Indianapolis where...
About the Toledo airport. They were trying to expand several years ago. And so they were buying up houses and things. And so they were buying up properties, but some people were trying to sell their homes. They couldn't get people to buy, and they ended up just kind of sitting there. And our lovely mayor at the time was like, well, why don't we sell all the houses to deaf people? Because they can't hear the planes anyway.
Oh.
And, a lot of the people were getting upset with him. Because he's like one of these people who speak before he thinks about things.
Yeah, that probably makes people upset.
And
But it's kind of a good idea.
well, if you're deaf, it doesn't. You might not be able to hear, but you can still feel the rumble. Of
Yeah,
the
true.
plane, you know?
Probably more than we would feel it, yeah.
Yeah, so we've had some really colorful mayors in our town.
Oops. That sounds like a good idea. Let's run with it.
We'll just, you know, if it's a bunch of light, we'll just stick all the blind people out there. You know, they won't be able to.
That's pretty funny. Oh, Toledo.
Yeah.
Toodly doo.
How close do you get to getting done with your field?
I'd say. Oops, I didn't mean to turn this off. No wonder it's not opening. 2 more passes, maybe 3.
Okay.
Getting pretty close. But then we have like 4 other fields to do. Oh, oops, I unfolded my header.
Well, this field still has to. I'm just taking the tops off.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. Did we rent the harvester yet or just the topper?
Just the topper.
So I guess, hang on, do we have enough?
Can we rent 2 of them?
I'm thinking, well, I'm still going to be going on these other fields though.
Oh, okay.
Like, I've got a lot to do still. I think we might need to rent the harvester portion of it, though, or did we rent that already? Oh, rats.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
Just the topper. Then I'll just stick with this field all day today.
Okay. That's right. Micah, you're banished to the potato field, or the...
I'll never want to do beets again.
Yeah. Please make the beat stop. Yeah, there's a lot of beet action going on. There's going to be a lot of beets. Shoot.
Now, are potatoes easier to do?
No. And potatoes cost more to plant, I think. Until you get your second round, because then you get free potatoes, and you can use those, you can reuse them. But... no, I don't think they're any more difficult or harder. I like the harvester for the sugar beets better, because it's wider. But I think the potato harvester is like off to the side, so it's a little harder to control.
Okay, I've never done either one, so.
I love the grain facility on this map. And it's the same one on the other map too, but because it has this cool. This is what they look like in the United States. But we don't have like those weird. They're metal and tin. Man, I'll tell you what, something funny happened. It actually started when we were in Toledo. Like my lower lip went numb. And now all my lips are numb, like all the time.
What?
I have numb lips.
That's not good.
What does that mean?
You better see a doctor.
He's like, I'm sorry, you have numb lip.
I mean, that's a really if it's a.
It's pretty specific, right?
Well, it's really high. I mean, I don't know if the face is connected to the cord or not. I mean, it might have a different run.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like to be careful because it might be something like bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, like if you get numbness in your arms and your legs, usually they'll trace it up to somewhere in your shoulder area and your spine.
Okay.
And you know what's happening is the disc is pushing on your cord, and you'll have to get surgery to remove the disc. Otherwise, it could become permanent. But on your lips, that's like on your face, and that would I don't know if that is high enough. I mean, if that's coming out of the cord area, that's big time trouble.
Great. Or I just have numb lips.
Or you just have numb lips. Like, are you completely numb or?
No. I mean, if I pinch them, it's like, ow!
If I pinch them. And that happened in Toledo?
Yeah, it started on the day I went to Toledo. Like, it started in the bottom right hand. It felt like almost like I got stung or something. Not like it hurt, but like, you know, When you get stung, like afterwards, it kind of feels numb.
Yeah.
It comes and goes.
Oh, well, you said your wisdom teeth are impacted.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe they're causing
and there's
problems.
nerves running in your jaw.
That could be. Yikes. Getting
Well,
old
I mean,
sucks.
If it's cutting off blood supply to your nerves, that can end up being permanent.
Yikes. That's not good. Probably should see a doctor. I have insurance. I just never use it because there's such a freaking high deductible.
Well, if you're going to see a dentist, you'll definitely meet it.
I don't know if that should make me feel good or not. I'm not.
I don't think meeting your deductible helps anybody feel good.
That's right. Yay! I met my deductible. It means everything else from here on in is free, sort of.
And then they're like, "Hey, you actually had to use your insurance. We're going to raise your monthly pay now."
Oh, jeez.
Because you had to use it.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just that whole thing is crazy. I don't know how they're going to fix all that. They're trying, but
yeah, they're trying. They're going to try to see if the market can do it.
Right.
Competition.
Right.
So we'll see, but that takes time.
Right. It does. We might need to upgrade to a larger header.
I can't wait to use those big plows. All this time stuck with those itty bitty plows and doing row after row.
I wish it wasn't so expensive. What kind of plow do we have on this farm? Oh, we have a big plow on this farm. It's not
a big bud plow.
It's almost as big as the big bud plow. It's I think the big bud plow is 10 meters, and the plow that we're using, that John Deere plow, is like 9.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's 9.
I think that's a cultivator.
Yep.
It's not. It's a plow.
Yep, it's a big plow.
So
we'll probably just keep that.
We just need a good tractor.
Right, because we've been doing it and it's not been very efficient.
Well, I hate to say I'm not very efficient. I think I'm the part that's not efficient. So.
You're doing fine. I know you're off there somewhere, off in the distance.
I'm just hanging out with a bunch of beets.
Beet hangout?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll rent the big beet harvester. I'm thinking we're going to probably... maybe we should buy another tipper, too. There goes all our income.
What we could do is, instead of renting the big beet harvester, we could rent the 2 small ones and just both of us run it.
Yeah, that probably will be what happens. And then I'll go back to harvesting this. Or we can hire a worker to harvest.
Because that means that we'd be taking up twice as much.
We should rent a big tipper. Rent a tip.
We don't have a semi, do we?
Nope. No, we don't. Okay, I was wrong. It's going to be like 6 more passes. It's hard to tell. It looks like it's getting real thin, but then when you actually get into it, it's like, no, this is pretty thick still. This is the monster field, though. Yeah, somebody pointed out a good thing that I didn't realize or didn't point out when I did my Big Bud review, that the Big Bud prices are actually really good. Like, that Big Bud 450 is only $225,000.
Mm-hmm.
And that is on par with most tractors that are like 225 to 250 horsepower. So it's actually a really good deal because you're getting a 500 horsepower tractor for like half price. Now, the other tractors, the other big bud is still a pretty decent deal, but it's up there with with the other tier 9 tractors.
Yeah.
Like it's about the same price. So.
Well, the other thing you didn't do either was you didn't test the seeders, and I believe those seeders, you know how they have that arm on top of them? I think you can bring that down, and you can use those to pick up seed and put them in the. I'm talking about the big ones that are the wagons.
Yeah, like the Seed Hawk.
Yeah, like those. They got an arm on them, and it's an auger arm.
Does it work?
I think it does work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to try that out. Dang it. This is one of the things that I wish YouTube would do. Like Vimeo, I can go in, I can edit a video, and then just pop it up there, and it takes the place of the video that was already there. So it doesn't change your ratings. It doesn't change your views. It still gives you the same. You're basically just revising your video. But YouTube doesn't let you do that. I have to post a whole new video. So if I make a mistake like that and I leave something out, I can never change it. I have to delete the video and make a new one. So all the stats and stuff for that video get killed.
Oh.
It's not like I don't still get those views on my channel, but it just sucks because it's like if the video's doing well, it'll go viral, And if I pull it, it's like
starting over again.
Yeah, you got to start all over again. So I don't, but that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to try it and see what it does. Can it actually suck seed off the ground, or do you load it with like a front loader?
That part I don't know. I was gonna test that tonight if that mod that I found was gonna work. I had the seeders set up on my game and everything, and I was gonna test it out. I had a bunch of bags sitting there. I had an auger wagon ready to go. So, but
that would be really cool.
Okay, so if I am going to return, I have to take it back to the shop, don't I?
No, you should be able to do it through the menu.
But I have to go to the shop to pick up the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yep.
Whoa, cool, okay. Which tractor did you use to cut? The big one?
The old John Deere.
Okay.
The single wheels. The traffic friendly.
The traffic friendly.
Yeah, no dualies.
No doo-doos. Well, now that we know that we have a... Oh, wait, this map doesn't have the shop in it, does it? We don't have that shop spot, do we?
No.
Oops. What a bummer.
Maybe we should buy that shop.
I mean, we got the money for it. Let me know when you're there, and I'll rent one, and I'll actually rent two. You got the shop. Should we buy the shop? We probably should buy the shop. The chop shop.
I mean, it's not like we're going to be changing colors, but if we get the big buds, we're probably going to be wanting to change the wheels quite a bit.
Though on the 450, you can't change them.
No, but the big one.
The big bud.
Yeah.
Big butt. So somebody was saying that you use narrow tires when you plow, and then you use the wider tires when you're doing like straw pickup and stuff. Because the wider tires will protect the crop a little bit. Like the straw.
Wouldn't the wider tires give you more traction?
No. It's my understanding that tire size does not give you more traction. It's weight. So they can give you better dispersion to keep you from, hang on, sorry, compacting the soil. But
Bless you.
they actually do not improve traction. I've had a lot of people tell me that they don't improve traction. Supposedly the wire tires also can, because you can put less air pressure in them, they can give you a softer ride. So it's more comfortable to use them.
That's odd because a lot of times I see, when I see those, when the guys are plowing, they're running dualies.
Yeah, that's what I see too. So it could be wrong information. Of course, they might also be using narrower dualies too.
I'm at the shop.
Okay, so we're gonna pee, and I'm gonna rent. There you go.
Okay.
And we're gonna
Magically delicious.
magically. Let's see, vehicle workshop. Sorry about my nose. 'Tis the time of year. All stuffed up. Or we could put the vehicle workshop. Nope. I was going to try to put it inside our... They wouldn't let me
It's not a
do it.
bad idea. No.
They're like, nope, can't do it. We'll put it right here. All right, that's cool. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, so we bought a bunch of stuff. I guess for now... Come on. Unfold. It's not letting me unfold this. What the heck? Why is this thing such a pain sometimes? There we go. Oh, now that was weird. Really? Yeah, I'm trying to fold it up. There we go. Oops. Now we can't really store the sugar beets, can we?
There's a mod in the game, in the mod. I'll just call it the mod hub.
Okay.
That it's a building you can put down. You can put sugar beets or potatoes in it.
No, this harvester does not have a hook for this. Interesting. Oh well. All right, I'll be up in a sec. Sniff. This is such a freaking huge farm.
Yeah.
I do like it though. It definitely makes it a little bit, I don't want to say realistic necessarily, but it is. Like, it's just...
It's a challenge because you're like, okay, I got to do one field. This
Right.
is going to take 3 hours.
Right, exactly. Like but that really is how a little bit more like how it is in real life. It does take a long time. Hours and hours.
All right. I'm gonna go get the second beet getter.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm getting this trailer unloaded, and then I'm gonna grab the thingamajigger, the other old tractor, and get it set up for yard
For a
work.
beat down.
For a beat down, right? Oh, that's funny. Beat down, get it? Well, here we go. This time I unplugged and replugged my gas pedal and brakes right before we started, so it's not working.
They're working.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's just the trick. I just have to recalibrate it every time I come in. I was a bad boy. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5 last night.
Oh yeah.
Such a great game. It's so bad.
Were you online or?
No. I don't know. I don't like playing online. I'm not fast enough as I get older. So I just end up getting griefed. Alright, there's that. You should rent. Let's see. Tippers. That's not for that.
I like the racing part of Grand Theft Auto.
I love driving around. Right, that's the best part. And I love the new, now that they have the cockpit view. I love that. I love the fact that you can actually be in the cockpit. Gonna put the regular wheels on this.
Wait, when you reset to this game, do they reset to the farm?
Yes.
Well, you might as well reset that green trailer.
Oh. Yeah. Doing all this driving around for nothing?
Yeah, really.
Most of these sugar beets are going to get sold, so... Unfortunately, it's probably going to take like 10 trips, which means we're going to crash the market, but that's all right. I don't want them laying around. I don't want to handle them, so we'll take what we get.
We can just make a giant pile, and then go get that one machine and just sit there and feed it right in.
Nah, it's too expensive. I'm too cheap.
That's okay. I am too.
Maybe down the road we'll add it as part of our wish list. And we'll make a sugar beet farm in the south. All right. Let's do it.
How'd those 4 weddings go?
Oh, you mean the 4? No, they were not weddings. They were houses.
Oh, houses.
Great. I got all 4 of them done today. That's what I was working on before. So I did all the photo shooting yesterday, did all the editing yesterday, and made about $1,000. So if only every day could be that good. But this kind of season, I mean, I've got another like $3,000 or $4,000 billed out, plus the $6,000 that the other company owes me. So if I get all my pay in, I'll be doing pretty good. It's just a matter of keeping that rolling all year, you know. Actually, I'm going to drop this. All right. Did you bring one of them up already, or are you bringing them both up?
I'm bringing one up right now.
And the second one is still there?
Yeah, it's still out by the road.
Oh, which road?
It's out where the field you were working on is at.
Oh, okay. I'll go get it.
Okay, then I'll start.
Yep, I'll be right there. I got 2 tippers. I rented that tipper. I don't know if you... Oh, yeah, you saw it at the shop, so... You did saw it. You saw it. So it's out here by the main road? Oh, I see
Yeah.
it. I see it.
Oh my gosh.
What's how long it's going to take?
I'm only going 6 miles an hour.
That's right. I think that's how fast they go when they harvest. Seth says, Daddy. Seth is on. He's at his mom's house.
Get Seth in here. We need another tractor.
That's right. Well, he won't have. They don't have farm sim on that computer.
Oh, okay.
It's too old. Let me say hi to Seth. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Hopefully I didn't kill the recording. There we go. Sorry, folks. Pressed the wrong button. Pretty notorious for pressing the wrong button all the time. Soup says, "How are you? How you doing?"
Who's this?
Soup.
Oh yeah. Is he talking to me?
No, he was talking to me.
Oh okay.
You're like, oh. I just told him I'm recording with Micah. He said, "Cool, have fun."
These dang fences.
He's such a nice kid.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Except for when I tried to get him to make me tea. And then he's like, "No."
We all have our faults, I guess.
Do you blame him?
No.
Mark is texting me. I'm not going to respond. All right, let's see. Get this green thing going. Oh, it goes down automatically. You can't. Okay, there we go. I just raised it. Oh, I suppose I don't have to have the pipe out, do I?
No.
Are you doing the around the horn thing?
Well, I was trying to get that area down there away from the fence covered so we can make turns.
Okay, I'm trying to follow what you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this side and that the other side there, and just start from that bottom down there where this fence is at. That way we got places to turn.
Okay. We're not going to do back and forth?
Yeah, we can. Well, we can, but
It's going to be hard with the fence.
We're gonna need it.
Yeah, it's going to be hard with that
places to
fence.
turn.
Yep.
Seriously, who puts a fence by a beet field?
I don't think it's supposed to be a beet field. It was grass originally. This was my idea. And it seemed like such a good idea at the time. The darkness. You ever hear that? Ever hear that song?
No.
It's a pretty funny. They were kind of like a parody group. Oh, there's a little spot down here at the end I missed. Dang it, because it filled up. They did like heavy metal parody stuff, and they're actually really good. But it's goofy at the same time.
Like Weird Al Yankovic, or?
No, like really good music, but like just being silly.
Okay.
Like singing like falsetto just to sing falsetto. Almost like, do you ever hear of Dragon Force?
No.
These Europeans, they do weird stuff. They wanted to be, I don't know, it's just like they came out, The Darkness came out in, I want to say like maybe 10 years ago, or probably 15 years at this point. But they sound just like an 80s band, like an early 80s band. So the whole thing was to get that sound down, and they really did a great job, and the vocals are incredible. Like, I haven't heard like backup harmony vocals and stuff like that since Queen, pretty much. Like they nailed it. but their songs are really ridiculous, like just over the top, like ridiculous, stupid lyrics. You know, like they're doing stuff. They're on purpose. Like they make it silly on purpose. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain it because it's like how do you have a band of like really good musicians that don't take themselves seriously, but yet they're seriously good? It's a funny, weird phenomenon. Were you able to get the little nub that I left?
No, I got.
You filled up too?
Yeah.
This will go pretty fast with the two of us going, though.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy how fast these.
How I did it by myself.
Oh my, yeah, he said ahem. I forgot that these tractors have 220 horsepower. That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
They are big tractors. I saw one of these the other day with dualies hooked up. And then another one that looked more like Big Bud. It was a John Deere, though, but it was like an older, like an 80s Big Bud style tractor. It was huge.
Yep.
He was getting ready to plow.
I seen an old one sitting next to a barn, like it hadn't been started in years.
Oh, no, this one was running. They were getting ready to get out there and start working the field. Oh, crap. Dang it, it left a little bit.
Yeah, if we can take down these sides, then we can just do one pass be full, one pass be full.
Yep. I'll help you get that side when I'm done here. Or at least that one side. Because the other side, there's not really a problem because there's so much grass there, but these tippers are going to fill up fast.
Now I see why they just drop them on the ground.
Right. That's okay, though. We're just going to sell them. We'll fill both tippers up. The first tipper is going to go to feed the pig, to put the pig food in. And then the rest of it we'll sell. Raise that. Close that.
It is amazing how much beet you get.
Yeah, you get a lot of beets. Almost as much as like you would get wheat or something like that.
Alright, I'm going to go down to the end and pick up this little nub on the end.
But they're much more volumose. I'm going to go for a late night walk tonight.
Oh, nice.
I'm planning like an 11:30 or midnight walk. Probably midnight because it's already 10. I can't believe how late it got. Ugh. I hate taking long naps. I like short naps, but I hate long ones. So my day is ruined. Or my night. I guess it means I can stay up later, but still, it's like...
Yeah, then you're going to be beat tomorrow.
Right. Not that I'm going to be working in the house tomorrow. I need to get more than Indian wedding done, like a lot more. And I've still got 2 or 3 houses I got to finish up that were like longer term projects. It's crazy how you get behind and like you just don't realize what needs to get, like there's so much to get done. I'm not the most organized person in the world. That was one thing that was very helpful about having a wife who was organized. She would keep me organized, but artistic types, you know. We tend to be a little flaky. When it's like, oh shoot, I was supposed to do that yesterday? Oops. Guess I forgot to pay my mortgage. Oops. Like my taxes this year, I knew my friend was taking care of it, and I kind of followed it along, but then I forgot, and I'm like, and then I had to call my ex-wife and be like, did we get the taxes done? Because I don't, like, did you get your taxes done? And where did you get it? And did I do mine? She's like, yeah, no, you did it. I'm like, okay, good, because I don't remember. There's about a half thing that I didn't get there.
And now I'm trying to find where you let off. There we go.
So now Kyle was saying that the tractors don't have air brakes. And so it's a misnomer when they make that hissing noise.
Yeah, well, the one I drove was just a small farm haul.
That definitely didn't have air brakes, but I wonder if the bigger ones do, maybe. It seems like they would have the same system that most big trucks would have, because they're heavy like a truck.
But they don't go as fast.
Well, that's true, too. Oh, man, is this going to make it? Oh, yeah, just. Wow. Oh, I am leaning, too. Can you raise and lower this thing? Nope. I'm scraping our least harvester along the... It's a little tall.
What are you talking about? That's the way it came.
Right. Find it like a spot to... If we had a lip. Were you able to get it? Like the spot that I didn't get?
Yep.
Maybe it's the Sudafed that makes my lips numb.
I don't know, but I definitely talked to a doctor, that's for sure.
Yeah. I hate doctors. Ugh. I hate hospitals. Mostly they're nice, though. Usually they're just trying to help. But our doctors with Seth, man, that was a nightmare. I'll tell you
What
what.
happened with Seth?
Oh, they just, they all want him on anti-seizure meds. And I'm like, he has seizures once a year. I'm like, dude, I don't want to put the kid on a daily med for a seizure that he has once a year. I don't think that's the right thing to do. And I've had, some other doctors say the same thing, but the doctor that was his assigned doctor was just not happy, and they'd gang up on us, Get like 10 doctors in the room like, we think you need to do this, and it's like, well, that's not what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Daily meds for, actually even now, the last seizure was a year and a half between seizures. I know you guys like to medicate everything, but I don't think that's the right thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta kind of get on the outside of it, like just under it. Don't forget that the conveyor actually has some throw, so you don't have to get like directly underneath. Like if you get it close, it'll dump in. It doesn't have to necessarily be like underneath it. Does that make sense? Like you can just get it alongside it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just hard with the cab.
It'll toss it over. Well, and it's hard too with the controller versus a steering wheel, because I have pretty precise steering. It's a little easier for me.
Let me know if you make a solid run all the way to the end.
Yeah, that's what I was going to test and see if we were... Oop, I missed 3. Ooh. Now I'm running it along the edge, so it might not be completely accurate, but so far it looks like I'm going to make it. Like I'm not halfway full yet.
Well, I can always trim one line off this end. So we'll see.
We haven't even touched the field yet.
I know.
Like, look at all this work we did. And we've got like 1/4 or like 1/4 of a quarter of a quarter. Like we're like 1/16 of the field is done at this point. Oh, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you on our continued beat. Oh, nope, I didn't make it. Like by a long shot.
Oh, wow.
As we continue our epic beet harvest. Have a great night, guys. We will see you on the tube. Thumbs up always help. Subscribing always helps. If you guys want to donate to the channel, people are asking for a Big Bud DLC giveaway, and I am going to be able to do it because I did actually get some nice donations from I think Kevin was the last one for $20. So I will actually do a giveaway for you guys coming up. Actually, probably by the time you see the video, I will have already done it. But I will be doing that thanks to you and your donations. If you want to donate, I am going to put the link to the donate down in the description. So if you look in the description, there will say a link to PayPal, and you can donate directly now instead of having to go to my Twitch page. So have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you on the farm. Say goodnight, Micah.
Good night, Micah.
There you go. Yay!